Johnny, it's time for us to let a few members of this hockey team, this Stanley Cup championship winning hockey team, say their piece. I go back almost 30 years with this coach, all the way back to the American Hockey League. And in that time, every day, every year, every season, every win since, I'm more and more impressed by our head coach.
And he is now a Stanley Cup champion. Please welcome Barry Trotz.
DC! Hey, I just want to say a couple things. I'll keep it short. Number one, I love these guys and those guys that just ran to the washroom. I love them all. It takes a whole community. The great thing that I want to share with you is what we are. We're very diverse. We've got Americans, we've got Canadians, we've got Swedes, we've got Danes, we got Russians, we got Czechs, we got Australians, we got rookies, we got veterans, we got great people. And it sounds just like DC and the community of DC. I know the years of adversity has sort of come to an end, and we did this together, and it feels so special. Really simply, I'm going to keep this short. Love this. Love the community. We're going to do it again, but I'm going to leave you with 4 words. I'm going to leave you with 4 words as I look at these beautiful monuments. You think of all the history behind me, in front of me, around the corner in this city. We made some history, but the 4 words that I want to leave you with, and I have to sort of paraphrase it from one of the greatest people, greatest Americans of all time. We had a dream, and we did it.
I think it's time for us to introduce the man most likely to dive into a water fountain.
I don't know, Joe. There's a number of guys on that list.
This one ranks very, very high on my list.
Indeed.
A very proud American, number 77, T.J. Oshie.
Check, check. Thanks. Sorry about my voice. We've been partying in the streets for a couple days, so. Tell you what, going through these streets, seeing how many people are out here, how many people came out to support us, how many people have supported us since the beginning when apparently we weren't supposed to be very good this year. You know, we love you, and there's been a lot of chants. There's been Let's Go Caps. There's been We Want the Cup. We've heard in the streets, we got the cup. We got a new one for you tonight. Today, back to back, 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 back to back.
Can't forget the water bottle. Can't forget the water bottle.
Joe, there are few guys that we get to talk to on a daily basis that are more entertaining than the guy that's about to come up and speak next.
And I can't share with you, although he might, I can't share with you the nickname that he has for me. I won't even go down that road. But I will say to you, we started this year, we started this playoff postseason by saying he's on the cusp of superstardom. He's there now, baby.
I bet he is.
Number 92, Evgeny Kuznetsov.
I wasn't prepared my speech, but I don't have to say enough. And for some guys, it's been a long way to get to that point, but we're never gonna be there without our parents, without the fans, without our families, and let's fuck this shit.
I honestly don't know how you follow that.
No, was he speaking Russian? He spoke Russian.
I think it was Russian.
That was Russian.
I think it was Russian.
That was Russian. Back on Saturday night, with all the revelry, with all the parties, with all the places that these guys brought the Stanley Cup, Craig Laughlin and I managed to be in the same spot, in the same room with the Stanley Cup and this team, in one of the few private moments I've seen them have with it. And this next gentleman, along with John Carlson, they encouraged Locker and I, who come from a different school of thought on this, they encouraged us to hold the cup and to kiss the cup and to feel like part of a championship team with them. I will never, ever forget that about this particular winger.
He is a guy who had an unbelievable season, and now he is a Stanley Cup champion. Women love him. Men want to be him. He's Tom Wilson.
I actually know a couple Russian swear words. It's what I've learned playing with those two guys, but I'll keep that between us. Yeah, I don't even know what to say to you guys. It's since day one that I've been here, you've made me feel nothing but family. This city is truly unbelievable, passionate but respectful fans. And I just want to thank you guys for everything. To these guys, what a group of guys. I'm sure you've seen a little bit, you know, what we're about the last couple days, having fun with you guys, having fun with each other, and including everyone. And it takes every single piece, you know, every single piece that you've seen, and the guys that you haven't seen, you know, it's everyone in this city. And I love these guys. We're all family now forever, along with you guys. And everybody says what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. But we brought the cup home!
Total team effort, right, to win a Stanley Cup. Absolutely, you need every piece at every position, but you don't win championships without phenomenal goaltending, and the Caps got that all throughout the season and in the quest for Lord Stanley's Cup.
He came up and played in the postseason and beat Tim Thomas back in 2012. He got the Capitals out of the second round this year. He won 16 games and is a Stanley Cup champion. Braden Holtby.
All right, guys, I'm going to keep this real short because, frankly, I really want to get to Ovi's speech. So, but no, guys, I want to thank everyone for coming out here. Being on those buses, you guys are yelling thank you to us. I want to say thank you to you guys, because every time I drive on Constitution for the rest of my life, I'm going to remember this day and how amazing it was, and it's all because of you guys. And lastly, to all our training staff and everyone that put on this event, because these guys are running around like crazy people back there to make sure we're putting on a great show for you guys. So thanks again, guys, and we're going to see you next year.
Joe, we've arrived at two guys who have been here the longest, and the guys on skates who have been through a lot of disappointment, and no happier than for our final two that are just got to be over the moon at where we are today here on the Mall.
When the final seconds ticked away and the Caps were crowned Stanley Cup champs and the cup was hoisted overhead, I was in the backstage area of T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, watching it on TV, reveling in it with all of you, watching the cutaway shots to DC. But I think all of us welled up with tears on one handoff. Alex Ovechkin to this man, Nicholas Backstrom.
Thanks, guys. As a lot of other guys said, sorry for my voice, but yeah, it's been a rough couple of days, but awesome. I just want to thank all of you guys, and I mean this is something we've dreamed of since we were kids, and to see you guys out there today celebrating with us, we're absolutely nothing without you guys. So thank you very much, and finally we start playing hockey like we can party, so that's a good thing.
Could you imagine if they actually won it like 5 or 6 years ago when they used to travel around like a rock and roll band? Could you imagine?
Yeah, they might be dead.
Could you imagine?
They're unbelievable.
Nick mentioned back when he was a kid, we've had the good luxury of knowing these two among the elder statesmen of the Capitals all the way back to when they were kids, to when they were teenagers. And there was always a part of me that wondered, what would it be like? How would he celebrate if he actually won the Stanley Cup? Well, the last 4 and 5 days, you've seen him run the city streets. And you've seen him share all of your joy, all of your elation.
He made it the People's Cup. He is the greatest goal scorer of this generation. He is your captain, and he's a Stanley Cup champion, Alex Ovechkin.
What's up, babes? My teammates love it, babes, you know, like Holtz threw me under the bus, under the train actually. Look at this people who's here. You know, like you thought it's gonna be crazy, but it's basically nuts, you know, like you guys killing it. You just bring for us, for our families, for our moms, dads, brothers, wives, kids, just happiness because they support as much as you are. They was all in, and we want to say thanks for our families and for you guys. Thank you very much, babes. Thank you, Ted Leon says. Thank you, coaching staff. Thank you, GM, to bring this team together. And how Oshie Babe said, back to back, right? And now I have only one thing to do. You know, we all sing one song together. We all want to sing together with you guys.
Champions.
'Cause we are the champions. 'Cause we are the champions. No time for losers. 'Cause we are the champions. All the world. 'Cause we are the champions. 'Cause we are the champions. No time for losers. 'Cause we are the champions. 'Cause we are the champions. 'Cause we are the champions. No time for losers. 'Cause we are the champions. 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 'C
and I feel heavy
Please turn music down,
into
please.
your arms. These days look dark.
And the one and last thing, before the year, I said, not me say, it's just us saying, we're not gonna be fucking sucked this year. We're the Stanley Cup champions! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! It's yours, boys and girls and babes. Let's go!